Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to try to do a NASCAR and NBA news here in the same video. So, for any NASCAR fans want to watch just the NASCAR portion of this video, I'm going to start off with the NASCAR news because I just want to do this video right now so I don't have to do NASCAR and NBA news back to back when I wake up. So I just want to get this out. Now let's start with the NASCAR. So NASCAR announced today that they fined Carson Hocevar $50,000 and docked him 25 points, driver points, for intentionally spinning Harrison Burton under caution at Nashville. It drops him from 22nd to 24th in the standings, 181 points behind the cutoff. He was practically already in a must-win position, so him losing 25 points really isn't a big loss, because he was in must-win position anyways. Honestly, and the penalty's fair, and he could have been penalized a couple of laps at the time, but they didn't. But he's done this a lot of times, and look, he'd cleaned it up really throughout the Cup Series in his rookie season until Nashville. I think he has a ton of tail and personality, because he's outrunning that 77 car, which was one of the worst cars in the field last year, and has had a few top 10s and ran pretty good in that car. It just needs, I don't know, you just can't do it at the highest level of racing, and especially, can't do it in any series, especially at the highest level, intentionally spinning people under caution. But Ricky Stenhouse got $75K for a punch, but he only gets fined $50K for a wreck. So, yeah, could have got more money fine, and the points wouldn't really be a loss because he was already in a must-win anyways. But he did fuck around and find out, and they're not appealing it. But yeah, Spires, Doug DeChart. I'm not a part of the nerd community. Don't know how to say that last name there. DeChart. NASCAR's informed Spire Motorsports of its decision to penalize Carson Hocevar following last week's race at Nashville Superspeedway. They understand and respect NASCAR decision, and they're not going to appeal. So they're not going to appeal it, and I mean, at least it's something. So yeah, 50K fine and 25 points docked. Though the Wood Brothers 21 will make a team announcement for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season on Wednesday, July 3rd at 11 a.m., which will be today, and actually in like 6 hours. So the organization will hold a press conference at the Ford Performance Technical Center in Concord, North Carolina. I think it's going to be Josh Berry. I kind of hope Rodney Childress follows Josh Woodbury. They have great chemistry together. They can definitely get a win together for that 21 team. And Wood Brothers has said an announcement, and Josh Berry's been the favorite for the ride, per Bob Pockris, and he's heard nothing to indicate elsewhere. I would be mildly surprised if Childress remains at SHR. I don't believe, but could he go for the 21? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. If he doesn't stay with Barry, I could definitely see him maybe staying with SHR, but I'll be surprised if he does. But if it's not Josh and Rodney's show, then this is a missed opportunity. But yeah, it's going to happen because Jordan Bianchi said today, or Adam Stern tweeted out Josh Berry and Woodbury's 21 are finalizing a deal. I'm pretty sure it's already finalized because this was at like 6 p.m. But yeah, I think it's a great move. I think it's a good fit for Barry, because I wonder but I'm just curious if Ronnie moves over. Ronnie come over to Blaney's team and they move Hassler back to Woodbros with Barry. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I think Ronnie Childress has gone over with Josh Berry. I don't see anything that would tell me otherwise. But that's a hell of an upgrade to me. Thomas Anuzada is returning to the Xfinity Series at Chicago Street Course. He'll be driving the number 6 for JD Motorsports. He ran good in that ARCA race in that 44 for that underfunded team, or underdog team, I should say. So hopefully he can run good for JD Motorsports. So Brad Moran, he explained on Sirius XM Radio of how Kyle Busch restarted 4th in overtime at Nashville after he slowed. He made contact with the wall and was passed by the field in the Ross Chastain incident. Hit the wall, was still able to somehow restart 4th. Could he explain why he was on the damaged vehicle policy clock then? And they said, we determined that he avoided being involved in the wreck. Well, here's the problem. He was on the official race report as being in the wreck. He was on the DVP, so I don't see how you can say he wasn't involved if he was on the DVP. He hit the fence, or hit the wall avoiding Chastain. He didn't maintain pace car speed. I mean, that's kind of started to become a problem with cars being involved in accidents, being able to maintain a position. So yeah, that's why they basically explained why, but the thing is, he was on the DVP. So, Austin has a new paint scheme, premium paints to the Xfinity Series, bird paint, and a kind of a black reddish car. Too bad the paint scheme's on a terrible driver. Busch Light Peach is a scheme for Ross Chastain, a bright orange car. And BG McLeod Team Live Fast will run at Daytona with sponsorship from Power Slap. So, gonna love it, a sponsored car for BG McLeod. Longtime senior NASCAR executive Darrell Wolfe will retire from the company at the end of the season, in a move that could herald border changes coming to the racing properties market and sponsorship opportunities. So, a great career. But there's just old people stuck in their ways. Some young, fresh blood leadership is exactly what NASCAR needs. Haley Deegan is out of the number 15 AM Racing Ford for Xfinity Series race on the Chicago Street Course. Joey Logano is going to drive in Saturday's race. I think it's... Look, she has the least amount of points of any NASCAR Xfinity Series driver with starts in every race this season. Brett Moffitt finished 15th in the point standings for AM Racing 2023. It's very clear something needs to be done. Chicago, I think, will provide some clarity. Look, Joey Logano, if anybody can provide... I don't like Joey Logano, but if anybody can provide if the car is good, it's Joey Logano. The worst possible thing is for her is if Joey goes out and runs top 10 all race. But we'll see what happens. I think Joey will definitely outperform that car compared to where it's been running with Haley. I mean, it's just a thing. She just hasn't been good. I mean, I'm rooting for her to do good. But just gotta accept it that she's not that good. I mean, she's the least amount of points of any driver that's completed every race, or that's started every race. So, Bramoff had 9 top 10s last year, and she's only had 4 top 20s. I wish she was running better, but it just hasn't worked out. Ty Dillon will compete in this event this weekend. Hendrick has cut ties with Hooters. Hooters, at least they went out on top at Texas getting the win, but they're done with Hooters. They just went out, I don't know what happened. I guess they just didn't have enough money. But I guess the check just didn't come in the mail for Hooters. I like the paint scheme for Chase, but it's unfortunate Hooters is done. I mean, Hooters no longer working with Hendrick. Sad to see the sponsorship in. At least they went on top with a win. I mean, that's all for the NASCAR portion of the video, really. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. I would go over the entry list, but... Well, there's 43 entries for 38 spots in Chicago for Xfinity. For Cup, there's 40 cars entered. Alban Dinger's going to be in the 13, Grawl in the 15, Van Gisbergen in the 16, Austin Hill in the 33, Joey Hand in the 60 for RFK, and Blick in the 66. 43 entries for 38 spots in Xfinity. It's a stacked field. You have Ty Dillon in the 4, Anizada in the 6, Alex Bay in the 07, Castro in the 14, Logano in the 15, Larson in the 17, Gibbs in the 20, or in the 19, excuse me, and even checking the 20, Sage Cameron in the 26, Austin Green in the 32, Perez in the 35, 36, Daniel Suarez, 45 to be announced, but it's Alon Day, most likely, Preston Parks in the 50, Josh Bilicki in the 92, that's a stacked field, and then you got Connor Mosek in the 88, that's going to be a stacked field for Xfinity. So Xfinity race is going to be a must-watch TV this weekend. Yeah, but that's all the NASCAR news I want to get into. So if you just want to stay in that portion, now let's get to the NBA for the NBA fans. So, some breaking news about 3 hours ago. The Warriors are trying to finalize a sign and trade for Buddy Hield per at Shams Charania. I also like this move for my Golden State Warriors. Getting rid, obviously losing Klay Thompson. You go and get a 3-point sniper in Buddy Hield. Last few years has made second most threes behind Steph Curry. So he's really good shooting. We're not paying him $40 million. That's a difference than Clay. And he's good shooting. Just catch and shoot guy. He's not washed. I think he's solid. He shot 38% on threes, 12 3 and 3 season last year. So I think it's a good move if we get the sign and trade done. So Draymond Green admits he almost signed with Memphis last year. And quote, I called Clay and I called Steph on separate calls and Steve. And I was just telling them like, and quote, yo, I'm leaving. I'm going to Memphis. Draymond on Memphis would make his Hall of Fame score threat go to platinum. Him and John on the same team. Imagine that. Oh my God. All the dirty plays on the court. Then you got John Morant with a pew, pew, pew. Almost went to Memphis. Is crazy. But imagine this is just a troll for engagement. But out of the two left, the big three, I think Draymond's most likely to leave next. And Draymond Green, also on the same podcast, the Draymond Green Show, says Paul George wanted to come to the Warriors, but the Clippers didn't want to send him there. The Clippers would rather let PG walk away for a free agent than work out a trade with the Warriors, basically. I mean, I don't know if you want to trade an all-star for free, basically to get, like, say, Moses Moody or somebody. But that's how sign and trade works, buddy. Miles Bridges is reportedly a fan of how the Clippers are willing to give players second chances, per at BA_Turner. Basically interested in getting Miles Bridges. And, quote, people close to Bridges said that after seeing how Clippers owner Steve Ballmer has been willing to give players second chances, the team would be a great fit for him and that Bridges has learned from his mistakes, end quote. Oh boy, LA, you better hide your women out there, or Miles Bridges is going to beat them up. You got Kevin Porter Jr., Miles Bridges. Oh my God! You might need to hide. They might have to hide all the women out there. Jesus, what did Kawhi do to deserve all these criminals on his basketball team? The Golden State Warriors are planning to hire Terry Stotts as lead assistant coach and Jerry Stackhouse as an assistant. Sources tell ESPN per Woj. Both come to Steve Kerr's staff with significant head coaching experience. Jerry Stackhouse with Vanderbilt was terrible. It doesn't help that Vanderbilt didn't have the best players. Terry Stotts is whatever. I don't really care for these hires. I don't think they're great. They're whatever. I mean, they're assistants. I mean, I'm not really expecting much. Free agent forward Kyle Anderson, talking about my Golden State Warriors again, is planning to sign a 3-year, $27 million deal with the Golden State Warriors. Sources tell ESPN he'll land with the Warriors on a sign and trade. Honestly, he has pretty good passing skills, a solid defender. Honestly, I like this move. And it's a 2 second-round picks. Golden State sending future second-round pick swap and cash in the sign and trade. So, honestly, that's a solid move to get Kyle Anderson. Like, he'll provide some depth for us, to be honest. So, honestly, you're building now just to really get some solid depth on the team. Monte Morris plans to sign a deal with the Phoenix Suns, a reliable point guard. He's averaged 10 points, 39% three-point shooting, and 3.8 assists over his career. Honestly, this is a good, capable backup point guard off the bench. Bronny James plans to sign a multi-year guaranteed rookie contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. Sources tell at The Athletic at stating the number 55 pick in the 2024 NBA draft starts his NBA career on the Lakers roster. So what's he going to be? Just sit on the bench? He's not going to start. I mean, he might play some minutes here and there, but he's going to be on the bench. But I just think he would be better off getting some development first. But we'll see. I'm not going to say if he's going to be trash or not. We'll just have to find out ourselves. But yeah, it's pretty much all I'm going to say here for this video. So yeah, until next time, I hope you enjoyed this NASCAR and NBA news combined together. Just want to get this out of the way so I don't have to do back-to-back videos when I wake up. I'm going to pre-record the Money in the Bank preview. Just to get that out today, just so I can chill Thursday, recap SmackDown Friday, and just wait for the pay-per-view Saturday. But yeah, we'll see. That's really all I got. So, yeah, until next time, Alkalite. Peace. Bye.